The African savanna stretches endlessly beneath a canvas of golden light, its vastness broken only by the silhouettes of acacia trees and distant herds. This is a realm where every sunrise signals the beginning of a new struggle, and every shadow holds a story. As clouds drift across the horizon, the land awakens. Herds of antelope and zebra emerge from the mist, their forms etched against the glowing sky, each animal acutely aware of the dangers that lurk beyond the tall grass. Sunbeams ignite the grasslands, revealing elephants lumbering with deliberate grace and giraffes browsing the treetops. Grazers move in loose clusters, their movements synchronized in a delicate balance between feeding and vigilance. Life flourishes at every scale. Dung beetles roll their precious cargo beneath the feet of giants, while elephant calves huddle close to their mothers, learning the ancient paths of migration and survival. The air vibrates with the pulse of the wild. A lion's roar echoes across the plains, sending a ripple of tension through the herds. Birds wheel overhead, their calls sharp and urgent, while the grass stirs with the passage of unseen creatures. The savanna's beauty is matched only by its harshness. As the sun climbs, heat shimmers above the earth, and animals seek shade or water, each moment demanding resourcefulness and resilience. Predators move with silent intent. A lion pride advances through the grass, muscles rippling beneath tawny coats, eyes fixed on distant prey. Their presence shapes the rhythm of life, enforcing the rules of this ancient ecosystem. The lioness, vigilant and poised, surveys the land from a low rise, while the male stands sentinel, his mane catching the first rays of dawn, a living emblem of dominance and protection. Yet the savanna's hierarchy is complex. Cheetahs, leopards and hyenas each carve out their own territories, their strategies as varied as their forms, some relying on stealth, others on speed or sheer numbers. The spotted hyena, with its powerful jaws and keen intelligence, roams in tightly knit clans. Their eerie calls echo at dusk, signalling both cooperation and competition as they patrol the open plains. The cheetah, a marvel of evolutionary engineering, explodes into motion, its slender frame and flexible spine propelling it in a breathtaking chase, every stride a testament to the pursuit of survival. Above, flocks of birds sweep across the sky, their wings flashing in the sunlight. Some perch in the acacias, scanning for insects or seeds, while others serve as vigilant sentinels, alerting the plains to approaching danger. The secretary bird, with its striking crest and elongated legs, strides purposefully through the grass. Its sharp eyes and swift kicks make it a formidable hunter, dispatching snakes with precision. Predators' eyes, unblinking and intense, scan the landscape for the slightest movement. Each stalk is a calculated risk. Every hunt a lesson in patience and timing, refined over countless generations. The savanna's tapestry is woven from countless interactions. Wildebeest surge forward in great numbers, their hooves drumming the earth, while zebras and gazelles weave among them, each species attuned to the signals of the others. Grazers remain ever watchful. Gazelles graze with delicate precision, ears flicking at the faintest sound, while antelope herds cluster together, their senses sharpened by generations of predation. Massive herds migrate in search of fresh grazing, their movements orchestrated by the rains. The spectacle of thousands crossing the plains is both a marvel of nature and a vital force in shaping the land. Cape buffalo, their horns curving like ancient weapons, move as a formidable unit. Their collective strength and unwavering resolve make them a challenge even for the most determined predators. When threatened, buffalo form an impenetrable wall, adults shielding the young. Their reputation as Black Death is well earned, as they defend their own with relentless force. Warthogs, with bristled faces and sharp tusks, dart through the grass in bursts of speed. They kneel to graze, ever wary, and vanish into burrows at the first sign of danger. Social bonds are vital for the smaller inhabitants. Meerkats and banded mongooses form tight-knit groups, their lives governed by cooperation and constant communication. Meerkats rise on their hind legs, scanning the horizon with sharp eyes. Sentinels issue soft chirps, warning the group of approaching threats from land or sky. These creatures are agile and inventive. Meerkats dig for insects and scorpions, while warthogs use their speed and burrows to evade predators, each adapting to the ever-present risks. The relationships here are intricate. At watering holes, predators and prey gather in uneasy truce, each aware that survival depends on reading the intentions of others and seizing fleeting opportunities. Mutualism flourishes in unexpected ways. Warthogs tolerate mongooses on their backs, allowing them to pick off parasites, a partnership that benefits both species in this demanding environment. A meerkat's sharp alarm can send its family diving for cover, evading the shadow of a circling eagle. Their vigilance is a lifeline, honed by generations of survival. The Savanna's drama is revealed in every encounter, wildebeest scattering before a lion's charge, or subtle exchanges between species that determine the fate of individuals and families alike. This is nature's grand stage, where every creature, from the mightiest predator to the smallest sentinel, plays a vital role in the ongoing story of survival. Beneath the relentless African sun, the vast savanna stretches endlessly, its golden grasses rippling in the heat. Here, every shadow and every whisper of wind can mean the difference between life and death. Hunting is not merely instinct, it is a finely tuned art, honed by generations of predators adapting to this unforgiving landscape. In this world, patience is a virtue. A predator may wait for hours, muscles coiled and senses heightened, blending seamlessly into the swaying grass. Every movement is calculated, every breath measured, as they anticipate the perfect moment to strike. Among these hunters, the lioness stands unrivaled in her mastery. Her tawny coat melts into the landscape, her eyes fixed on distant prey, every sinew in her body primed for action. Lionesses form the heart of the pride's hunting force, moving as a unified front. Their coordinated efforts ensure the survival of cubs and elders alike as they silently fan out across the plain, each member knowing her role without a sound. A solitary lioness, her muscles rippling beneath her sleek fur, is a formidable sight. Weighing up to 265 pounds, she embodies both grace and raw power, her every step a testament to evolutionary perfection. Yet it is their collective strength that truly sets them apart. Working in seamless harmony, lionesses communicate through subtle glances and barely perceptible gestures, orchestrating complex ambushes with astonishing precision. A flick of a tail, a twitch of an ear, these are the silent signals that guide the pride. Each lioness reads the landscape and her companions, adjusting her position as they close in on their quarry. As dusk falls, the pride becomes nearly invisible, melting into the shadows. Using the undulating terrain and the deepening darkness, they approach their prey with ghost-like stealth, often coming within striking distance before revealing their presence. Not all predators rely on the power of the group. Some, like the solitary wildcat, depend on their own cunning and agility, navigating the open terrain with silent determination. The cheetah, a marvel of speed and precision, is the undisputed sprinter of the animal kingdom. Its pursuit is a blur of motion, a testament to the limits of terrestrial velocity. With each stride, the cheetah's body stretches and contracts like a living spring. Its acceleration is explosive, propelling it across the plains at speeds unmatched by any other land animal. The cheetah's elongated spine acts as a powerful lever, flexing with every bound. Its lightweight frame and long limbs allow it to cover up to 25 feet in a single stride, while its semi-retractable claws grip the earth for maximum traction. In a breathtaking burst, the cheetah can surge from a standstill to over 60 miles per hour in mere seconds, its heart pounding and lungs working at full capacity as it closes the gap between itself and its target. Its long, muscular tail acts as a counterbalance, swinging with each rapid turn. This natural rudder allows the cheetah to pivot sharply, matching the zigzagging escape attempts of nimble prey like gazelles. The final moments of a cheetah's hunt are a spectacle of raw speed and agility. Dust swirls as predator and prey race across the plain, the outcome decided in a matter of heartbeats. But such exertion comes at a cost. The cheetah, spent from its sprint, must recover quickly. Its body overheats rapidly, and if the hunt is not swiftly concluded, the opportunity is lost. In the wild, strength is as vital as speed. Some predators wield sheer physical power as their primary weapon, dominating their environment through brute force. The spotted hyena, with its robust build and massive jaws, is a formidable force. Its bite is among the most powerful of any mammal, capable of shattering bones with ease. This crushing power allows hyenas to access the rich marrow within bones, consuming parts of a carcass that other predators leave behind. Their efficiency ensures that little is wasted in the cycle of life. Hyenas are nature's ultimate recyclers, devouring nearly every scrap of their kill. Their powerful digestive systems can process skin, bone, and even hooves, leaving almost nothing for scavengers. Though often misunderstood as mere scavengers, hyenas are highly skilled hunters. Working in coordinated packs, they strategize and execute complex chases, securing more than 70% of their own meals. Endurance is their ally. Hyenas can maintain a relentless pace for miles, their stamina wearing down prey until exhaustion brings the chase to an inevitable end. Their eerie, laughter-like calls echo across the night, serving as sophisticated signals. These vocalizations coordinate group movements, summon reinforcements, and warn rivals away from a fresh kill. Across the savanna, some predators have evolved remarkable, specialized techniques, each adapted to a unique ecological niche. The caracal, with its lithe frame and powerful hindquarters, is a master of vertical leaps. Its movements are sudden and explosive, a blur of motion as it prepares to strike. In a single bound, the caracal can soar over 10 feet into the air, snatching unsuspecting birds from flight with astonishing accuracy. Its agility is unmatched among medium-sized cats. Its large tufted ears are not just for show. They are finely tuned instruments, swiveling independently to detect the faintest rustle of prey hidden in the grass. The secretary bird, tall and striking, employs a hunting strategy unlike any other. It strides purposefully through the grasslands, its keen eyes scanning for movement. With deliberate steps, it covers vast distances, its long legs carrying it above the grasses as it searches for snakes and other small creatures. When prey is found, the secretary bird's attack is swift and precise. It delivers rapid, crushing blows with its legs, subduing even venomous snakes with remarkable efficiency. From the silent stalk of the lioness to the explosive sprint of the cheetah, from the bone-crushing jaws of the hyena to the aerial prowess of the caracal and the lethal stomp of the secretary bird, each predator reveals a different facet of nature's ingenuity. The African wilderness is a living tapestry, woven from countless strategies and adaptations. Here, survival is a daily contest of wit, strength, and specialization, a testament to the endless creativity of the natural world. In the wild, there is immense strength in numbers. Across the vast plains and dense woodlands, animals gather in herds, flocks and groups, forging alliances that are vital for their survival. For countless species, group living is not just a strategy, it is a lifeline. Elephants march in tightly knit herds, their trunks entwined in gentle reassurance, while zebras graze shoulder to shoulder, their stripes blending into a living tapestry that confuses predators. During the Great Migration, wildebeest surge across the savanna in a thundering mass, their sheer numbers overwhelming even the most determined hunters. Within these groups, cooperation flourishes. Lions coordinate their movements with silent precision, encircling prey as a unified force. Meerkats stand shoulder to shoulder, each member alert to danger, while elephants form protective circles around their vulnerable calves, shielding them from lurking threats. The lion pride stands as a testament to the complexity of animal societies. Here, bonds are forged through shared responsibility and mutual trust. A pride is a family unit, typically composed of related lionesses, their playful cubs, and a coalition of powerful males. Each member has a role, from nurturing the young to defending territory. The lionesses form the enduring heart of the pride. Their bonds are reinforced through grooming rituals, gentle nuzzles, and synchronized movements. These females remain together for life, raising their cubs in a communal nursery and executing coordinated hunts that rely on silent communication and practiced teamwork. Their unity, built on years of shared experience, transforms them into one of the savanna's most formidable hunting forces, capable of bringing down prey much larger than themselves. In contrast, the spotted hyena clan operates under a matriarchal system, where social order is dictated by powerful females. Female hyenas are larger and more assertive than their male counterparts, leading the clan with unwavering authority and fierce determination. A single clan may number up to 80 individuals, all united under the leadership of a dominant alpha female who maintains order and directs group activities. Their intelligence is striking. Hyenas use a sophisticated array of vocalizations and body language to coordinate hunts, resolve disputes, and teach their inquisitive pups the skills needed for survival. Together, they pursue large prey, defend their territory from rival clans, and rear their young in communal dens, where knowledge is passed from one generation to the next. Their haunting whoops and cackles echo across the landscape at dusk, carrying messages over great distances and reinforcing the unity of the clan. Even among the smallest mammals, the power of community is unmistakable. Meerkats gather in bustling mobs, each individual contributing to the group's safety and success. These desert dwellers forage side by side, their sharp eyes scanning for insects and scorpions, while their young learn by observing the adults' every move. While most search for food, one or more sentinels stand upright, ever vigilant, scanning the horizon for the faintest sign of danger. Perched atop a mound, The sentinel's gaze sweeps the sky for circling martial eagles and the ground for prowling jackals, ready to sound the alarm at the first hint of threat. At the sentinel's urgent call, the entire mob vanishes in a flash, diving into the labyrinthine safety of their burrows, evading danger with remarkable speed and coordination. Meerkats also pass on vital skills, with adults carefully demonstrating how to disarm and consume venomous scorpions, ensuring the next generation is well equipped for the challenges of desert life. Cooperation extends beyond hunting and defense. Many animals reinforce social bonds through grooming, removing parasites, and strengthening alliances within the group. In the African bush, unlikely partnerships emerge. Warthogs and banded mongooses form a unique alliance, each benefiting from the other's presence. The warthog reclines patiently as the mongooses comb through its bristly fur, plucking out ticks and parasites with nimble precision. For the mongooses, it is a reliable meal. For the warthog, a welcome reprieve from persistent pests, a perfect example of mutual benefit in the wild. These intricate relationships, whether among kin or between different species, weave a complex web of interdependence that sustains the ecosystem. Affectionate gestures, like lions nuzzling, elephants entwining trunks, or hyenas resting side by side, reveal that in the animal kingdom, social bonds are as vital as physical prowess. Ultimately, survival in the wild is not determined by individual might alone, but by the collective strength and unity of the group, nature's most enduring force. Each year, the African plains become the stage for one of nature's most breathtaking spectacles, the Great Migration. It is a relentless surge of life, a living tide that sweeps across the savanna, driven by the timeless urge to survive. Nearly 2 million wildebeest, joined by vast herds of zebras and gazelles, move as one, their hooves drumming a steady rhythm into the earth. Together they embark on an epic 800-mile odyssey, tracing the shifting rains across the endless grasslands. Their journey is a constant quest for nourishment, lush emerald grasses and the life-giving waters that pool in scattered rivers and waterholes. This immense moving river of animals breathes vitality into the Serengeti and Mara, shaping the very fabric of these ecosystems. The migration's pulse orchestrates the lives of countless other species, from the vigilant predators shadowing the herds to the stealthy lions and cunning hyenas that stalk the fringes, ever alert for opportunity. Even the grasses themselves, bending in the wind, are shaped by the passage of these great herds, trimmed and fertilized by their presence. Yet every step is shadowed by peril. The migration is a journey where vigilance is survival. Lion prides, their tawny coats blending with the sun-bleached grass, lie in wait along the migration's path, while hyena clans, ever patient and resourceful, position themselves to intercept the unwary or the weak. The vulnerable, the frail, the very young calves, and the aged are at greatest risk, their every movement watched by hungry eyes. A calf struggling to keep pace, or an injured adult lagging behind, may quickly become a target in this unforgiving landscape. But the most daunting challenge awaits at the river's edge, where the herds gather in anxious anticipation. The Mara River, swollen with seasonal rains, carves a formidable barrier, its steep, muddy banks and swirling currents a true test of endurance. Herds hesitate at the brink, sensing the danger that lurks beneath the opaque, churning water. For the wildebeest, crossing is not a matter of choice, but of survival. The promise of green pastures lies on the far side. The herd swells at the water's edge, bodies pressed together, tension mounting with every passing moment. As more animals arrive, the pressure builds until, at last, the first bold wildebeest leaps forward. With a surge, the herd follows, plunging into the torrent in a desperate bid to reach the opposite shore. Beneath the surface, Nile crocodiles, ancient armoured predators, wait in silence, perfectly adapted to ambush. These formidable reptiles, some stretching nearly 20 feet, are the undisputed rulers of these waters. With only their eyes and nostrils breaking the surface, they glide silently, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Patient and motionless, they bide their time, knowing the migration brings a feast like no other. When the opportunity arises, a crocodile's jaws snap shut with astonishing force, capable of crushing bone in an instant. With a sudden burst of power, they seize their prey, dragging even the strongest wildebeest beneath the swirling current. The crossing erupts into chaos. Water churns with panicked bodies, hooves thrash, and the air is thick with fear. Desperate bellows echo across the river, each call a testament to the struggle unfolding in the muddy depths. Waves crash as thousands of hooves pound the water, sending spray high into the air. In these moments, survival hinges on strength, luck, and the will to endure. Many are swept away by the current or fall victim to the waiting jaws below, their journey ending in the river's embrace. The river claims its toll, a stark reminder of the razor-thin margin between life and death in the wild. Yet even in loss, the cycle continues. Scavengers descend, drawn by the promise of sustenance. Crocodiles feast on the fallen, their powerful jaws tearing through flesh, ensuring nothing is wasted. Vultures gather at the riverbank, their sharp beaks stripping the remains clean, recycling nutrients back into the ecosystem. Marabou storks and opportunistic fish join the feast, each playing a vital role in nature's grand design. As the bodies decompose, essential nutrients are released into the water, nourishing the river and its inhabitants. Fish, aquatic plants, and countless microorganisms thrive, forming the foundation of a vibrant aquatic community. The migration is not merely a journey for the herds, it is the heartbeat of the entire ecosystem, connecting land, water, and all who dwell within. Every species, from the smallest insect to the largest predator, is woven into this intricate web of life. The cycle of migration, predation and renewal ensures the grasslands flourish, sustaining the wild beauty of the African plains. As dawn breaks over the savanna, the herds press onward, their journey vital to the survival of all who call this wilderness home. The ocean stretches endlessly, a boundless blue wilderness that conceals secrets beneath its rolling waves. Its depths are layered with shifting currents and shimmering shafts of sunlight, creating a world where life has evolved in extraordinary ways. Within this aquatic expanse dwells the blue whale, the undisputed titan of the animal kingdom. Its immense body glides effortlessly through the water, dwarfing everything in its path. Reaching lengths of over 100 feet and tipping the scales at more than 200 tons, the blue whale's sheer size is almost unimaginable. Even the largest sharks and rays appear minuscule beside this gentle giant. Deep within its massive chest beats a heart as large as a compact car, pumping life through arteries wide enough for a child to crawl through. Despite its monumental proportions, the blue whale's diet consists almost entirely of krill, tiny translucent crustaceans that gather in dense, swirling clouds. With a single gulp, the whale can engulf thousands of gallons of seawater teeming with these minuscule creatures. Using rows of flexible baleen plates, the whale strains the water, trapping krill and other plankton while expelling the rest. This specialized feeding technique allows it to consume up to 4 tons of food in a single day. In the vast silence of the open ocean, the blue whale's haunting calls resonate for hundreds of miles. These low-frequency vocalizations, some of the loudest sounds produced by any animal, serve as long-distance messages, connecting individuals across the watery abyss. In the sunlit shallows of tropical seas, another leviathan roams, the whale shark. Its broad, spotted back moves with unhurried grace, casting a shadow over coral gardens and sandy plains. The whale shark is the largest fish alive today, with some individuals growing over 40 feet long. Its massive mouth, lined with tiny teeth, is perfectly adapted for its unique feeding style. As it glides near the surface, the whale shark opens its jaws wide, filtering plankton, fish eggs, and small invertebrates from the water. Each pass through a plankton-rich current provides a feast for this gentle filter feeder. Every whale shark is marked with a constellation of spots and stripes, a natural pattern as unique as a fingerprint. These markings help researchers identify and track individuals as they migrate across oceans. Remoras and other small fish often accompany the whale shark, seeking shelter and scavenging scraps from its meals. This peaceful coexistence is a testament to the whale shark's gentle nature. Whale sharks are long-distance travelers, embarking on epic migrations that can span thousands of miles. Some individuals may live for more than a century, their journeys tracing ancient routes through the world's oceans. Yet, not all oceanic giants are so placid. In the shadowy depths, powerful predators patrol their territories with silent determination. The tiger shark, with its broad head and distinctive stripes, is a formidable apex predator. Its muscular body moves with stealth and precision, and its reputation as an opportunistic hunter is well earned. Its jaws are armed with serrated, razor-sharp teeth, capable of slicing through the armored shells of sea turtles and the tough hides of marine mammals. Few prey are safe from its powerful bite. Tiger sharks are solitary by nature, patrolling vast stretches of open water and coastal reefs. Their keen senses allow them to detect the faintest signs of life in the gloom. Specialized sensory organs in their snouts detect the minute electrical impulses emitted by living creatures, enabling them to locate hidden prey buried beneath sand or concealed within coral. As apex predators, tiger sharks play a vital role in maintaining the balance of marine ecosystems. By controlling populations of prey species, they help preserve the health and diversity of coral reefs. In the deep blue, another giant commands respect, the sperm whale. Its massive, block-shaped head and robust body are unmistakable as it moves through the water with slow, deliberate power. The sperm whale possesses the largest brain of any animal, a marvel of evolution that supports complex behaviors and advanced communication. Adapted for life in the abyss, sperm whales can dive over a mile beneath the surface, enduring crushing pressures and utter darkness as they hunt for elusive giant squid in the inky depths. To navigate and locate prey in this alien world, sperm whales emit powerful clicks, sonic pulses that echo through the water, painting a detailed acoustic map of their surroundings. Sperm whales are deeply social, forming close-knit groups where females and calves remain together for years. These bonds are reinforced through constant communication and cooperative care. Within these pods, individuals share knowledge, teach their young, and develop unique vocal dialects. A rich cultural tapestry woven beneath the waves. In these silent, shadowy depths, the sperm whale reigns as a thinking giant, an emblem of intelligence and mystery in the blue kingdom of the sea. Far beneath the shimmering surface, the ocean plunges into a realm of endless night, a vast, uncharted wilderness known as the deep sea. This immense domain, stretching for thousands of miles in every direction, is the largest habitat on Earth, yet its mysteries remain largely untouched by science. Here, under crushing pressures and in temperatures barely above freezing, life has evolved into forms so alien they defy imagination. Creatures with translucent bodies, elongated jaws, and luminous organs. To survive in this forbidding environment, animals have developed remarkable adaptations. Expandable stomachs, needle-like teeth, and bodies that withstand the weight of an entire ocean above. In the absence of sunlight, many deep-sea dwellers generate their own illumination, casting ethereal glows that pierce the perpetual darkness. This phenomenon, called bioluminescence, transforms the black void into a silent, mesmerizing display of living lights. Tiny plankton twinkle like stars, while fish pulse with shifting colors. Bioluminescence serves many purposes. Some predators use it to lure unsuspecting prey, while others flash sudden bursts to confuse or frighten attackers. For many species, these glowing signals are also vital for communication, helping them find mates across the vast, empty expanses of the abyss. The hunters of the deep are masters of stealth and surprise, lying motionless in the gloom, perfectly camouflaged against the inky backdrop. In these cramped, shadowy spaces, there is little room for pursuit. Instead, predators must rely on patience and cunning. Ingenious adaptations abound. Some fish wield glowing lures or deploy elaborate traps to ensnare their next meal. Among the most iconic is the anglerfish, a solitary predator drifting through the gloom. Atop its head, a fleshy filament, tipped with a glowing bulb, acts as a living fishing rod, swaying gently to mimic the movements of small prey. The anglerfish dangles this beacon just before its cavernous jaws, the light a deadly invitation in the darkness. Mesmerized by the glow, curious fish and crustaceans drift closer, drawn by the promise of an easy meal. As soon as a victim ventures within striking distance, the anglerfish unleashes a lightning-fast attack. Its jaws snap open with astonishing speed, engulfing the prey whole in a single fluid motion. This is a strategy built on patience and precision, where a single mistake can mean starvation. In these depths, predator and prey are locked in a constant silent struggle, each encounter a battle for survival. From above, the mighty sperm whale descends, plunging thousands of feet into the abyss on a single breath, searching for its elusive quarry. Its target, the formidable giant squid, a creature armed with powerful tentacles and razor-sharp suckers. These titanic clashes unfold in total darkness, rarely glimpsed by human eyes. Yet the evidence of their encounters is unmistakable. Sperm whales often bear circular scars, lasting imprints from the squid's powerful suckers etched into their thick skin. Each mark tells the story of a fierce underwater duel, where strength and strategy decide who survives. These epic confrontations between whale and squid are among the most dramatic battles in the animal kingdom, fought in utter blackness. The whale navigates and hunts using powerful sonar clicks, mapping the darkness with sound to pinpoint its prey. The giant squid, in turn, relies on bursts of speed and its muscular arms, lashing out in a desperate bid for escape. Across the deep, a dazzling array of life flourishes, each species a marvel of adaptation, perfectly suited to its shadowy world. The dragonfish, for example, sports transparent fangs that are nearly invisible in the gloom, allowing it to ambush prey undetected. With a body built for stealth, it glides through the water, striking with precision at any creature that strays too close. Ghost sharks, with their pale spectral bodies, drift silently along the seafloor, their movements almost otherworldly. Sensitive electroreceptors on their snouts detect the faintest electrical signals, guiding them to hidden prey buried beneath the sediment. In this concealed world, every creature is shaped by the relentless demands of survival, following rules unknown to the sunlit seas above. It is a domain of haunting beauty and ruthless efficiency, where every adaptation is a response to the challenges of darkness, pressure, and scarcity. Evolution here has crafted some of the most extraordinary and unexpected solutions to the puzzle of existence. Ultimately, the deep sea stands as a profound reminder of how much of our planet remains unexplored, a mysterious frontier teeming with life, waiting to be discovered. The saga of the predator stretches across every continent and ocean, weaving a tapestry of survival that transcends borders and climates. Apex hunters inhabit every corner of the globe, from sun-scorched deserts to lush rainforests, icy tundras to sprawling grasslands, each species exquisitely attuned to the demands of its environment. In the rugged mountains and dense forests of the Americas, the puma, also known as the mountain lion, moves with ghost-like silence, its tawny coat blending seamlessly with dappled sunlight and shadow. With a single explosive leap, this solitary feline can clear chasms over 40 feet wide, its muscular frame built for both power and grace. Patiently, it stalks deer and elk, its padded paws muffling every step before unleashing a burst of speed and strength to subdue prey, often several times its own weight. The puma's presence ripples through the ecosystem, influencing the movements and behaviours of countless other species, a silent sentinel atop the wild peaks. Farther north, the formidable grizzly bear dominates the forests and river valleys, its thick fur and immense bulk a testament to life in harsh, untamed lands. Towering over 7 feet when upright and weighing up to 850 pounds, the grizzly is a living force of nature, its claws and jaws engineered for both foraging and predation. During the annual salmon runs, the bear's predatory instincts are on full display as it positions itself in rushing rivers, timing its powerful swipes to snatch leaping fish from the torrent. Along the riverbanks, bears congregate in a spectacle of raw energy and skill, each individual vying for the richest catch as thousands of salmon surge upstream to spawn. The grizzly's solitary wanderings through remote forests and open meadows embody the spirit of wilderness, shaping the land through their presence and their appetite. In Yellowstone and beyond, the return of the grey wolf has revived ancient rhythms, restoring a keystone predator to its rightful place in the ecosystem. Wolves operate as tightly knit family units, their coordinated hunts and intricate social bonds enabling them to pursue formidable prey and maintain ecological balance across vast territories. Deep within the emerald labyrinths of Central and South America, the jaguar reigns supreme, its golden, rosette-marked coat vanishing into the tangled undergrowth. This elusive cat is a master of camouflage, its every movement concealed by the interplay of light and shadow beneath the rainforest canopy. Armed with the most powerful jaws of any big cat relative to its size, the jaguar can pierce the armoured skulls of its prey with a single, crushing bite. Its formidable strength allows it to tackle a diverse array of prey, from nimble monkeys high in the treetops to armoured caimans lurking in shadowy waters. By regulating populations of herbivores and smaller predators, the jaguar ensures the rainforest remains vibrant and resilient, its influence felt in every layer of the ecosystem. Along Costa Rica's moonlit beaches, jaguars patrol the sands, preying on egg-eating animals and thus safeguarding the next generation of sea turtles. Even in the world's most frigid realms, predators endure. Arctic foxes and wolves traverse endless snowscapes, their thick coats and keen senses adapted to the relentless cold. In the icy waters of the Antarctic, the killer whale, or orca, commands the ocean, its black and white form slicing through frigid seas with effortless power. Orcas live in close-knit pods, their social structures as complex as their hunting strategies, each member playing a vital role in the pursuit of prey. These marine predators employ region-specific, culturally inherited techniques. Some pods encircle schools of fish, while others devise elaborate plans to outwit larger prey. In a display of teamwork, certain pods generate powerful waves to dislodge seals from ice floes, demonstrating both intelligence and precision. Others pursue agile penguins, darting through icy waters with astonishing speed and accuracy. From the polar extremes to the equatorial jungles, apex predators are the architects of their domains, sculpting the living world through their presence and ensuring the intricate balance of nature endures. In the heart of the wilderness, the relationship between predator and prey is often perceived as a straightforward contest, one animal pursuing, the other fleeing for its life. Yet, beneath the surface, this interaction is a tapestry of complexity, woven through every sunrise that bathes the forest in golden light, and every landscape teeming with life. Each chase, whether a cheetah's explosive sprint after a gazelle or a caribou herd's sudden synchronized flight from lurking danger, reflects a dynamic evolutionary dance, where both predator and prey are locked in a perpetual cycle of adaptation and counter-adaptation. Predators, from wolves threading silently through snow-laden forests to lions advancing with calculated precision across the sun-baked savanna, do more than hunt. They sculpt the very fabric of their ecosystems. By focusing on the frail, the ill, or the injured, such as a wolf pack isolating a limping caribou or a lion pride singling out a wounded buffalo, predators act as nature's quality control, ensuring that only the most robust individuals remain. This natural selection process curbs the spread of disease and allows the strongest genes to flourish, as the sickly deer lags behind while the vigilant elk stands tall and alert within its herd. Over generations, a caribou herd shadowed by wolves becomes swifter, more cohesive, and ever more attuned to the faintest sign of danger, their survival instincts sharpened by constant pursuit. This intricate interplay triggers what ecologists call a trophic cascade, a chain reaction where the influence of top predators ripples through the food web, altering populations and even reshaping the landscape itself. Nowhere is this more vividly illustrated than in Yellowstone National Park, where the return of the grey wolf set in motion a remarkable ecological transformation. Before wolves reclaimed their territory, elk herds grew unchecked, grazing relentlessly on tender willow and aspen shoots along the riverbanks, leaving the young trees stunted and the landscape bare. With the wolves' return, elk, once again became wary, their movements dictated by the ever-present threat of predation as wolf packs navigated the snowy expanses in pursuit. Elk herds grew more vigilant, scanning their surroundings and moving with caution, their behaviour transformed by the shadow of their ancient adversaries. Open river valleys, once favoured grazing grounds, were now avoided as elk sought the safety of dense woodlands, reducing their vulnerability to ambush. Freed from constant grazing, willow and aspen saplings flourished, stabilising riverbanks and creating lush habitats where beavers returned to build dams, and songbirds nested among the rejuvenated branches. Prey species, too, exert their influence. Each vigilant gazelle scanning the horizon, or a buffalo herd bracing together against prowling lions, shapes the strategies and success of their pursuers. The breathtaking speed of a gazelle, honed by generations of survival, pushes the cheetah to evolve ever greater bursts of acceleration. Each sprint a testament to this relentless evolutionary contest. When a buffalo herd charges as one, horns lowered and bodies unified, only the most formidable and coordinated lion prides can hope to succeed, driving the evolution of teamwork and strength among predators. This ongoing arms race has produced a dazzling array of adaptations. Fangs, claws, camouflage, speed and cunning, each species a masterpiece shaped by the pressures of survival. Some prey, like the Arctic hare, vanish against the snow, while antelope rely on explosive speed and flocks of birds erupt into the sky in coordinated flight, overwhelming predators with sheer numbers. In response, predators refine their senses. Leopards melt into tall grasses, wolves read the wind for the faintest scent, and tigers become nearly invisible in the dappled jungle light, each perfecting the art of the hunt. This perpetual contest is a driving force behind the astonishing diversity of life, fueling the emergence of new forms, behaviours and ecological relationships across the globe. Ultimately, predator and prey are bound together in a delicate balance, their fates intertwined as they share the same landscapes and resources. The vitality of a wolf pack depends on the abundance and health of caribou herds, just as thriving prey populations rely on the presence of predators to prevent overpopulation and ecological collapse. In the absence of predators, prey numbers can swell uncontrollably, stripping forests bare and transforming vibrant grasslands into barren wastelands, with starvation and disease soon to follow. Conversely, without a steady supply of prey, predators face hunger and decline, their survival hanging in the balance. Only when this equilibrium is maintained does the ecosystem flourish, bursting with life in every corner, from the forest floor to the canopy above. Every animal, whether hunter or hunted, plays a vital role in this intricate web, their interactions shaping the destiny of entire habitats. Their eternal struggle is not a battle of good versus evil, but a fundamental process that forges resilient, balanced, and breathtakingly diverse natural worlds. In the untamed heart of the wilderness, the relationship between predator and prey is a tapestry of astonishing complexity, woven with threads of instinct, adaptation, and resilience. Herds of wildebeest surge across the golden plains, their hooves drumming a rhythm that echoes through the ecosystem, while antelope, zebras, and birds move in synchrony, each species playing a vital role in the intricate balance of life. A pride of lions sprawls in the tall grass, their tawny coats blending seamlessly with the landscape, while nearby elephants entwine their trunks in gentle greeting, reinforcing bonds that are essential for survival in a world of constant change. Every encounter, whether a fleeting glance or a tense standoff, reveals the subtle interplay of competition and cooperation that defines these wild communities. Watch as lionesses fan out with silent precision, orchestrating a hunt that relies on communication and timing. While far below the waves, bioluminescent creatures drift in the abyss, illuminating the darkness with ethereal blue light in a silent ballet of survival. After devastation, life returns. Charred forests sprout emerald shoots, and parched grasslands burst into bloom after the first rains, each scene a testament to nature's remarkable power to heal and renew. On the windswept steppes of Kazakhstan, the saiga antelope once vanished from view, their numbers decimated by a sudden and mysterious die-off in 2015, leaving the land eerily silent where herds once thundered. Yet, against all odds, the saiga returned, calves bounding alongside their mothers, vast gatherings grazing under open skies, their resilience a living symbol of hope. By 2024, the steppe teems once more with nearly 3 million saiga, their synchronized movements painting the landscape with life and offering a powerful reminder of nature's capacity for recovery. Ancient migration corridors, once blocked and forgotten, are rediscovered as herds instinctively retrace the paths of their ancestors, carving trails through grass and dust that have endured for millennia. In Botswana, zebras embark on a 500-mile odyssey, crossing rivers in single file, their stripes shimmering in the sunlight as they follow an ancient route revived by the removal of barriers, guided by memory etched deep within their DNA. Our understanding of these migrations has grown through careful observation. Collars fitted to wild animals transmit signals that reveal journeys once hidden from human eyes. Caribou traverse frozen tundra, their movements mapped by satellites orbiting high above, while submersibles descend into the ocean's depths, capturing the first glimpses of creatures that glow and flicker in perpetual night. Each byte of data, each tagged animal, brings us closer to understanding the rhythms and mysteries of the wild. Spotted hyenas, long misunderstood, demonstrate remarkable intelligence, working together to solve complex problems, their social strategies as sophisticated as any primates. In the Serengeti, wildebeest form swirling patterns across the plains, their numbers counted with precision by aerial surveys, each migration a living river that sustains predators and prey alike. Every new discovery, whether a fresh track in the mud or a pattern in the data, deepens our insight into the wild and strengthens our resolve to protect it. As dawn breaks over untouched wilderness, animals emerge into the golden light, thriving in sanctuaries where the balance of nature is preserved. Green shoots pierce the soil of recovering landscapes, while resilient species adapt and flourish, overcoming adversity with quiet determination. The chase between predator and prey unfolds in a blur of speed and instinct, each moment a testament to the relentless drive to survive and the subtle adaptations that make life possible. As the sun rises over ancient forests and untouched wilderness, the story of life continues, a narrative shaped by struggle, adaptation, and the enduring connections that bind all living things. These wild places, shrouded in morning mist and alive with possibility, are our planet's greatest legacy. In their protection, we safeguard not only biodiversity, but the very wonder that inspires us all. Beneath the tranquil surface of the wild, an invisible battle unfolds, a silent arms race where predator and prey evolve in a constant cycle of adaptation and counter-adaptation. Here, every trait is forged by the relentless pressure to outwit, outpace, or outlast the other. In the forests of Madagascar, the leaf-tailed gecko clings motionless to bark, its jagged outline and mottled skin rendering it nearly invisible to prowling snakes and birds of prey. This is camouflage perfected over millennia, a living illusion that thwarts the keenest hunter's gaze. Yet the predators are not idle. In the dense Amazonian understory, the harpy eagle scans the canopy with eyes that detect the slightest flicker of movement, piercing through camouflage with uncanny precision. Its talons, among the most powerful in the animal kingdom, are shaped to grasp prey that has mastered the art of concealment. As prey develop new defences, predators refine their senses, speed and tactics in response, each innovation met by a countermeasure. In the icy waters of the Arctic, seals have evolved labyrinthine breathing holes beneath the ice, confounding the patient polar bears who wait, motionless, for hours at a time. The bear's sense of smell sharpens, detecting faint traces of exhaled air, while seals learn to switch breathing spots, turning survival into a game of anticipation and deception. On the African savanna, gazelles have honed their reflexes to near perfection, able to pivot and leap in an instant to evade the swiftest cheetah. But even here, the chase is more than brute speed. Cheetahs adapt their strategies, using bursts of acceleration and feints to close the gap, reading the slightest shift in the gazelle's body language. These evolutionary battles are written in fur, feather and bone, a never-ending contest where each side shapes the destiny of the other. Venom grows more potent, armour thicker, senses keener, and behaviours more complex. This intricate dance, unseen by most but vital for all, drives the spectacular diversity of life we witness today. As dusk falls and the world slips into shadow, the silent arms race continues, each adaptation a new chapter in nature's ongoing story of survival. The wild is not merely a stage for predator and prey, it is their crucible, a place where innovation is born from necessity, and every creature is both sculptor and subject in the grand tapestry of evolution. In the wild, not all survival depends on strength or speed. Some thrive by mastering the art of deception, a world where illusion is the ultimate weapon. As dawn pierces the forest floor, the orchid mantis sways gently atop a blossom, its limbs sculpted and coloured to mimic delicate petals. Unsuspecting butterflies and bees, drawn by the promise of nectar, are lured within reach, never realising the danger until it's too late. In the shallow reefs, the mimic octopus glides across the sand, shifting its shape and colour in a mesmerising display. With a twist of its arms, it becomes a venomous lionfish, then a banded sea snake, then a flounder, each transformation a calculated bluff to ward off would-be predators or slip past watchful eyes. This is more than camouflage. It is active impersonation, a living masquerade that keeps both hunter and hunted guessing. High above, in the tangled canopies of the Amazon, the harlequin-file snake coils motionless, its body patterned to resemble the dappled sunlight filtering through leaves. Predators searching for a meal overlook it, while prey passing by fail to recognize the danger lying in wait. On the forest floor, the death's head hawk moth adopts the scent and appearance of a honeybee, infiltrating hives unnoticed to feast on honey, its disguise so convincing that guards let it pass unharmed. Even the smallest creatures play the game. The pebble toad of South America, when threatened, tucks its limbs and rolls down steep rocks, its body mimicking a falling stone, confusing predators and escaping to safety. These masters of illusion remind us that, in nature, survival often belongs to those who can best bend reality to their will. Deception is not merely a trick. It is a strategy honed by evolution, a testament to the creativity and complexity of life. In the endless contest for survival, sometimes the cleverest illusion is the safest armor. Beneath the surface of the jungle's chaos, a subtler, more insidious battle unfolds, one where the lines between predator and prey blur and puppeteers pull strings from the shadows. In this world, survival is not just about teeth and claws, but about control of the mind itself. High in the rainforest canopy, a carpenter ant marches along a familiar trail. Unbeknownst to its colony, this ant carries a hidden invader, the spores of the Ophiocordyceps fungus. As the parasite's tendrils infiltrate the ant's body, a transformation begins. The ant's behavior shifts, compelled by chemical signals it cannot resist. Drawn from its path, it climbs a stem, jaws locking onto a leaf's underside in a death grip. Here, the fungus erupts from the ant's head, scattering new spores onto the forest floor below, ready to infect the next unwitting host. Predator and prey become one, their fates entwined in a dance of manipulation. In the rivers of the Amazon, a tiny parasitic catfish, the candiru, lurks in the murky depths. Drawn by the scent of urea, it infiltrates the gills of larger fish, feeding on their blood from within. The host is left weakened, its strength siphoned by the unseen predator living inside. Elsewhere, in the grasslands, the emerald jewel wasp seeks out a cockroach, its prey. With surgical precision, the wasp injects venom directly into the cockroach's brain, neutralizing its escape reflex. The roach, now a living marionette, follows the wasp to her burrow, where it becomes food for her larvae. The predator's victory is not in the chase, but in the takeover of will. Even in the ocean's depths, manipulation reigns. The tongue-eating louse, a parasite, invades the mouth of a fish, consuming its tongue and replacing it with its own body. The fish, still alive, must use the parasite as its new tongue, forever bound to its invader. In these hidden dramas, the rules of nature are rewritten. Parasitic manipulation is a dark thread, weaving complexity into the web of life. Here, survival is not always about the strongest or the fastest, but about those who can seize control from within, turning the bodies and minds of others into instruments of their own design. Far from the lush chaos of jungles and the teeming rivers of the tropics, a stark wilderness stretches to the horizon, white, silent, and unforgiving. Welcome to the polar regions, where survival is a game played on a razor's edge, and every day is a battle against the cold and the darkness. Beneath the shimmering auroras and the endless twilight of polar winter, the Arctic fox prowls the snowdrifts. Its white coat blends seamlessly with the frozen landscape, rendering it nearly invisible to both prey and rival. With ears tuned to the faintest rustle beneath the snow, the fox listens, then pounces, breaking through the icy crust to snatch a lemming from its hidden tunnel. Every meal is precious in a world where hunger is a constant companion. Further out, the sea ice cracks and groans, a shifting stage for one of the world's most formidable hunters, the polar bear. Patient and relentless, the bear stalks the breathing holes of ringed seals, waiting for hours in absolute stillness. When a seal surfaces for air, the bear's massive paw strikes in a flash, dragging its quarry onto the ice. Here, the danger is not just from the cold, but from the very rulers of this frozen kingdom. Beneath the ice, another predator reigns, the leopard seal. Sleek and muscular, it glides through the frigid waters of the Antarctic, its jaws lined with interlocking teeth. With a burst of speed, it ambushes penguins swimming above, turning the water crimson in an instant. The seal's cunning is matched only by its ferocity. Here, even the hunters must beware becoming the hunted. And in the inky depths below the ice, strange lights flicker. The Arctic comb jelly, trailing luminous tentacles, lures small crustaceans with its glow. A single touch, and the prey is ensnared, paralyzed in the jelly's sticky embrace. Even here, in the perpetual night, the dance of predator and prey continues, adapted to the cold, the darkness, and the silence. In the polar realms, life persists on the edge of extinction. Every creature is a specialist, every adaptation a story written in frost. Here, survival is not only about strength or cunning, but about enduring the long frozen night, until the sun returns and the hunt begins anew. Deep in the tangled heart of the rainforest, where sunlight barely pierces the emerald canopy, a silent architect awaits. This is the realm of the trapdoor spider, nature's master engineer of ambush. Unlike the relentless chases or the patient stalks of other predators, the trapdoor spider transforms its home into a deadly snare. With painstaking care, it crafts a burrow lined with silk, its entrance sealed by a camouflaged lid, a perfect mimicry of the forest floor. Only the faintest silken tripwires radiate outward, invisible to all but the most observant eye. The spider waits in utter darkness, every sense tuned to the tremors of the world above. A beetle, oblivious, scuttles across the moss. The slightest vibration on a tripwire triggers an explosion of motion. The trapdoor bursts open, and in a fraction of a second the spider darts out, seizing its prey and vanishing beneath the earth. The lid snaps shut, and the forest returns to silence. Elsewhere, another master of entrapment lurks, the antlion larva buried in the sandy soil of arid plains. It excavates a perfect pit, its sloped walls a trap for wandering ants. When an unsuspecting victim tumbles in, the antlion erupts from below, dragging its quarry beneath the surface in a cloud of dust. No chase, no struggle, just patience, precision, and the inevitability of gravity. These living traps reveal a different face of predation, one where the hunter lets the world come to it. In the shadowy corners of nature, ingenuity can be as deadly as strength or speed. For those who wait, the forest and the desert are both hunting ground and home, a testament to the endless inventiveness of life's struggle to survive. Across the globe, the ancient dance between predator and prey faces a new choreographer, the changing environment. As seasons grow unpredictable and landscapes transform, the rules of survival are rewritten in real time. In the sun-scorched savannas, prolonged droughts parch watering holes, drawing both lion and antelope into uneasy proximity. Every sip becomes a gamble. Predators linger in the shadows, their ambushes more frequent as prey are forced to gather at shrinking oases. Yet not all predators thrive. Some falter, their hunting grounds fragmenting, grasslands giving way to barren earth. The balance tilts, and both hunter and hunted must adapt or perish. In the Arctic, where ice once stretched unbroken for miles, polar bears pace fragmented flows. Their seal prey, once abundant, now find refuge in open water, beyond the reach of even the most determined hunter. Each melting sheet redraws the boundaries of pursuit, a relentless test of stamina and ingenuity. Some bears turn to scavenging, others wander for days, the silent white expanse echoing with the uncertainty of tomorrow. Under the waves, coral reefs bleach and crumble, fracturing the labyrinths where reef sharks and groupers once stalked colourful schools of fish. Prey scatter, hiding places vanish, and ancient hunting strategies lose their edge. New alliances form in desperation. Species once separated by territory now cross paths in the search for food and shelter. Even the smallest inhabitants feel the shift. In the temperate forests, warming springs coax insects to emerge early, sometimes before the birds that feed on them have returned. A missed connection, a lost meal, a ripple through the food web. Nature, ever inventive, responds with adaptation. Some predators develop new tactics, learning to hunt at different times, in different places. Prey, too, grow more vigilant, changing their migrations, their habits, their very bodies in the race for survival. Yet, in this world of flux, the stakes are higher than ever. Every change, every adaptation, every moment of hesitation can tip the scales. The environment is not merely a backdrop, but a living force, shaping, challenging, and sometimes breaking the age-old bonds between hunter and hunted. Here, on these shifting grounds, the story of predation enters its most uncertain chapter, a testament to resilience, ingenuity, and the relentless pressure of change.